Okey, soalan 13 berkait dengan trigonometri. Ajar 9 menunjukkan sudut theta pada suatu sata carta seperti yang kita boleh lihat, theta dia kat sini. Pada darjah 9, label kedudukan negatif theta. So, negatif theta dia, okay, kat sini kita kena faham, negatif means anti-clockwise. Okay, anti-clockwise. So, maksudnya, theta tu kat sini lah. Negatif theta anti-clockwise. And then, of course, the coordinate here will be P negative Q. Okay, by logic lah. Ni PQ ni, dia reflect pergi sini kan. That's by logic. So, coordinate dia akan jadi P negative Q lah. Okay, so actually yang untuk soalan 1, kamu tanda ini, letak negatif theta kat sini, it's enough. That's all they want. Okay, alright, next. Nyatakan tangent negatif theta dalam sebutan P dan Q. Okay, tangent negatif theta. So now, we know that negative theta means dia kita rujuk kepada kedudukan dia. That means now we know theta is here. Okay, I teach you two method. Okay, first method, the one I used to do, I'll make it as a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So bila dah jadi right angle triangle, yang kat sini coordinate P, means the distance here is P. Okay, the jarak kat sini dia P lah, panjang dia. The length here is P. And then here will be negative Q. So in that case, this length will be Q. Alright? Then I simply use SOHCAHTOA lah. And then now I know the angle is here. So I simply use SOHCAHTOA. But before that, remember, you must check this one, all science teacher Q. So C is positive, which is cos is positive. So when it comes to tangent, it's negative. So negative TOA, right? TOA. O over A. So negative opposite, this is the angle. So opposite is Q. So negative Q over adjacent is the P. So Q over negative Q over P lah. Okay, that's one method. Okay, another method, you can simply use the coordinate. Now you know the coordinate is P negative Q, right? So tangent negative theta equals to, which you know, this is the reference angle here. Okay, I mean, the angle is here. So when, and then the reference angle, of course, for the fourth quadrant, the simplest, right? So you can simply take the coordinate. So, but coordinate y over the x, coordinate y over the coordinate x. So now the coordinate y is negative q, right? So negative q over p. All right. So now we move on to B. Okay, 13B. Selesaikan persamaan. So this is the equation we need to solve. We need to solve means we need to find the x lah. Okay. And then the x is 0 to 360. Okay. First, I was thinking about this tangent. Why not we change to sin over cos? Because here it's got cos. I want to make it as a, at least I got what I'm thinking. If I can get a cos, I can do something over that. Okay, I don't have idea yet, but that's what I was thinking. And then for that, remember, saya tak cute. Okay, saya tak comel, something like that. I remember this. This is a link between the sin, cos, and tangent. Now, that means to get a tangent is sin over cos. Sin over cos. So if a tangent means cos over sin lah. Alright, so 2 cos x equals to 3 cos x over sin x. Okay. So next, what I feel, I just simply want to, why not the sin x shift here? So dia darabkan, so dia akan jadi 2 sin x cos x equals to 3 cos x. Okay. Then I see here got cos x, also got cos x, right? Okay. So why not we bring it the other? I was thinking like this, like 2xy equals to, for example, 3y, for example, like this. How do you solve? Of course, you can solve like this, 2xy minus 3y equals to 0. So you can factorize the y. So y equals to 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So you can be y equals to 0 or 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So you can find the x. Right? That's what I was thinking. Because I can see cos x here, cos x here. So 2 sin x cos x minus 3 cos x equals to 0 lah. And next, what I'll do, I'll factorize the cos x. So cos x 2 sine x minus 3. Okay, equals to 0. That's what you will get lah, because the cos x will factorize. So next, cos x equals to 0 or 2 sine x minus 3 equals to 0 lah. Okay. So next, how do you solve? The cos x is 0. So of course, the x equals to, you can try an error lah, because when it's a 0, when the value is 0 or 1, it must be the 0, 90, 180, 270 or 360. You can simply try an error using your calculator. You try cos 0, you're getting the angle x, you substitute x as a 0 degree. Cos x, are you getting 0 or not? You can try an error like that. So in this case, cos 90, you'll get 0. Okay, so I'll put 90 degree and then 270 you're getting. Some students will memorize. They will memorize that cos 90 is 0. Cos 270 is 0. They will memorize. Okay, if you don't want to memorize, it's fine, but you take a few seconds to check using calculator. Just press cos 90, you're getting 0 or not. You're getting 0 means x is 90 lah. Okay, now all but here, sin x equals to shift everything, so set 3 over 2 lah. Okay, I shift this, negative become positive, and then this one is times here, right? Divided by 2. I directly change. If you cannot, you can do one by one. Okay. All right, next, what will happen? We must use the quadrant, find the quadrant. Now, here is positive, right? So, sign is positive, sign positive. Again, all signs teacher cute. So, it should be the the first quadrant or second quadrant. So, find the sudut rujukan lah. Okay, reference angle first. So, how do you find the reference angle? X equals to sine inverse, okay, sine inverse set 3 over 2. Okay, so equals to 60 lah. That means the reference angle here is 60 and 60. So the angle is, for first quadrant is 60 degree. For second quadrant, of course, we will from 0 degree here, from here to here, right, which is 120 degree. So therefore, x equals to 60 degree, 90 degree, 120 degree, and 270 degree. So altogether got 4. All right, that's about the B. Now we go to the C. Okay, so the C diberi bahawa tangent M equals to P dengan keadaan M ialah sudut refleks. Ungkapkan ini dalam sebutan P. Okay, first when I look at this, I thinking about the formula. There's a one formula. Okay, there's a formula cos A plus minus B equals to cos A cos B, okay, minus negative positive sin A sin B. This is the formula. Okay, ini just you must know, ikut ini. Kalau tambah sini dia ditolak. Kalau dia tolak, dia jadi tambah kat sini. That one you must take note. Okay. Alright, that's what I was thinking. Then I need the cos A. The one we have is tangent M only. Cos A, cos B, like that. So what here? This one will be the A. This one will be the B. So for the B, we can take from here. From when you have a tangent M, you can find out the sin and cos. Okay, I'll teach you how. Okay, first thing, cos theta over 3 minus M is equals to, we follow the formula lah. So cos A cos B, which is cos pi over 3 cos M. Okay, this is the A, this is the B, right? So follow the formula. And then kalau tolak, dia jadi tambahan. So plus sin A, which is sin pi over 3 sin M. Okay, dah dapat, right? So continue. Ini boleh dapatkan nilai. Pi, you know that is 180 degree. So 180 divided by 3 is you get 60. So just press your calculator. Cos 60. So when cos 60 is 1 over 2. Okay, how about the cos M? For the cos M, you need to work out a bit. Okay, now they say the sudut reflex angle. And then I can see here, tangent is positive. When tangent is positive, of course, I know that all sines theta cubed. So tangent positive is the third quadrant. So now I know the angle M is from here to here is M. Okay, it's in the third quadrant. So of course we take the reference angle, and then I make it as a right angle triangle. So it's the P. So P means tangent theta equals to 2 O over A, right? Again, use the form 3 concept. If it's a P, it means the A is 1. So opposite, now we know this is the angle. So the opposite is P, the adjacent is 1. And then this one, the hypotenuse, we can find out. Because it's a right angle triangle. So A square plus B square, right? So which is 1 square, 1 plus B square. Okay. So from here, we can find out the sin and cos. Now we need the cos M, right? So cos M equals to is in the third quadrant. So cos mestilah negative. Ka, adjacent over hypotenuse. So ka is 1 over hypotenuse is square root 1 plus p square. Okay, that's what you got here. And then I can substitute here already. Negative 1 over punca 1 plus p cos 2. Plus, once again, yang ini 60 kan? Pi is 180, so 180 divided by 3 is 60. So sin 60 you can calculate. So you will get square root 3 over 2. Sorry, 3 over 2. And then the sin M buat benda yang sama kat sini. So now you can find the sin M equals to, so opposite. Opposite is P. Hypotenuse is square root 1 plus P square lah. Okay. So P over 1 plus P square. Okay. And then just simplify. Okay, simplify the darab ni 2. Okay, darab ni 2, you get negative 1 over 2 sec 1 plus P square plus ini 2 darab, you will get sec 3P over 2. Oh yeah, I forget, see, I did a careless here. I need a negative here. Sebab third quadrant, here only the tangent is positive, right? So sine also negative. So I forget the negative here. So I'm supposed to put a negative here. So you'll get a negative 3p over 1 plus p square. Okay, hati-hatilah. Alright, equals to, so denominators dah sama, so boleh gabung terus lah. So negative 1 minus sec 3p over 2 sec 1 plus p square. Okay, that's the final answer lah.